your $60,000.
Turns out I'm the richest person on the island.
But a plan to take out a rival
Target the competition when you have the chance.
backfired.
Johnny, you are the winner!
That is a lot of money.
For those without a bracelet, nurture your fire through the night. It was a trial by fire.
Forcing myself to stay awake, one of the hardest things I've ever put myself through.
For your bracelet, for your place back in the game.
Dane did it!
Shani, give it him back.
Or the gift of salvation.
Does anybody here want to quit?
From a player who's had enough.
I'm going to give my bracelet to Alpha.
This is the only way I could think I could help you now.
And then the will spoke again,
Jasmine!
giving a new player the power to decide who goes into battle next.
There's going to be a lot to think about tonight.
100 players, 100 bracelets, $1 million. In this game, the target isn't on your back, it's on your wrist. This is $1 Million Island. The players are in an untouched land of possibility, where the 88 remaining have the chance to create a new society, free from the problems of the modern world.
I'm sick of eating rice and flour.
Yeah.
And like oysters that I have to shuck myself.
That dream seems further away every day. Players are now fully aware this is no holiday.
Oh my God, no!
And the lack of food continues to be an issue.
Snails for breakfast for a birthday. Snails for breakfast for a birthday.
If I don't have enough food, I'll be fine. Find a tree root, a caterpillar. I'd drink my own urine if I had to. I've seen Bear Grylls.
Oh, dude, you got a spider in your bed. You want to eat it?
Oh, yeah, he'll eat it. A big one. He'll eat it.
Yeah.
With 27 players, Log Camp is struggling the most with rapidly diminishing supplies.
Hey guys, just while Brekie's cooking, can we just have a bit of a chat about the food situation? Because I'm getting a little bit nervous. Log Camp is going to be very hungry very, very soon.
So we've got 4 more pasta meals, 5 tins, 1 jar of pickles, and then half the thing of salt.
So how long do you reckon, realistically, in days, is that food worth?
Oh, like how we've been eating, 2 days.
We really need to start getting out there and foraging, but I don't know how I'm going to help feed 27 people. We have the biggest camp and the least amount of food.
We're going to send the guys out fishing, guys, so hopefully if we can get further past over there, around by those rocks, it'd be great to get fish.
For sure go do this, but I think the fish we're going to get are likely to be this big. Longevity in actually feeding the camp. If you want me to show you how to get oysters, it's fresh food, you can't go wrong with it. Get your head around the sliminess.
If it's all right with everyone, we're going to leave the raft in front of there, do some fishing off that. We're going out there, we're not going to go nowhere, we want to be out that way.
We have no food, we have to conserve our energy. I want one united, happy front, and unfortunately, with Adrian, that's not going to happen.
Everyone's starting to work together. Fantastic.
Next door, Rock Camp has plenty to be happy with.
Wait, what's this? You are kidding. That's pasta. This is pasta. This is pasta. We have more pasta as well.
Food in our camp seems to be going quite well. We've got a lot of food in store. I've got about 10 cans buried behind the log.
And we have enough food to make it to the end.
As long as we ration it well.
Yeah.
Rice and onion, baby.
Rice and onion.
I do most of the cooking in our camp, and I've come up with a bit of a buddy system, so I've made sure that every single person eats.
Everyone has eaten. Is anyone missing?
Unfortunately, the buddy system isn't working for everyone.
Christine didn't eat garlic. One time I accidentally forgot, and then she went around telling everyone that our camp doesn't care about her, and so she cooked her own rice but just made sure that she made herself about 4 cups bigger than everyone else's portion.
People are feeling that your portions are more than...
They should have come and said to me that because you couldn't have 5 things we had, you can't have extra rice. They should have said that. Because you imagine you get your portion and put these 5 ingredients in, you now have a decent portion, but if I can only have this, then I've missed out. I'm 64 years old and I've got 2 wonderful grandchildren. They're amazing. I came to $1 Million Island to prove to them that you can do anything, you can be anything. You don't have to worry about what other people think about you, and that's what gets you everywhere in life. Normally people come straight to me, they tell me what they're feeling, we have a discussion, we sort it out, and everything's all good. They don't normally run around from one person to the next, to the next, to the next, bitching behind your back. What is wrong with them? Are we school children?
Yes,
We're not. We're adults, aren't we?
No, we're school children.
As last night's wheel winner, Yasmin has to nominate 6 players to take part in today's arena challenge. Only one can win. The others will lose their bracelets and risk elimination.
Being a vegan, I have a lot of difficulty working with people who are really obnoxious, who are they really disregard other people's feelings. I think that we can still have respect and still have good morals when it comes to this game. So I want to choose people who are volunteering, but I had heard about Carla and Adrian really butting heads as alphas.
I personally would be trying to make that a little bit sharper.
All right, well, okay, how about you do it?
No, I've
No,
you've done this before.
No, you sound like you know what you're doing, so...
I'm just adding to it.
It's really helped to solidify why I'm choosing them. They are either going to work fantastic together or it's going to be really, really interesting to watch.
With 2 of the 6 she has to nominate in mind, Yasmin sets off to look for volunteers. First stop, Top Camp.
Good morning, everyone. I'm just sort of popping past all the camps. You don't have to have anything that you want to share, that's all good too, but otherwise, volunteers?
Yep. It's time to start playing.
Yeah.
It kills me to stand on the sidelines.
Yeah.
It does, it really does. Yeah, I'm ready to play. At some point, we're all going to have to play.
We're all going to have to do it.
So I'd rather just go all in now and risk it all. Time away from my family is incredibly hard. I'm trying to raise 2 young daughters. I've got a 1-year-old and a 5-year-old, and it was a win-win. If I lose, I go home to my family. If I win, I've got $60,000 on my wrist.
In her home camp of Vine, Luke also wants to do the challenge.
What about putting Shani up so if one of our team did win, then it's more money?
I put my hand up for the challenge. I'm very competitive. I've been in the property industry for over 20 years. I absolutely hate defeat, and I think that if you're going to do something, you need to be the best at it.
Take out a few leaders from the team, collect the money. That would be a challenge worth entering.
I've only spoken to her briefly. Shani's got the 2nd most bracelets and has a lot of power. This may be a really good strategic moment.
Even with $50,000 on her wrist, Shani is aware she's not safe from nomination.
Because Brett is still the richest person on the island, he can't be nominated. I can still be nominated for a challenge. I'm kind of like, all right, I need to take a bit of a back seat, which will progress me in the game a bit further.
Good morning.
So Dean and I came up with a little bit of a game plan for nominations.
Yes.
How's it going?
Good morning.
How was your sleep? Give me some of that energy and food.
Oh, it wasn't a lot of sleep, but it was good sleep.
It's better than mine, I
Were you a
reckon.
bit stressed?
So at camp, there's 2 people in particular that people aren't super happy with. One of them is Brendan, who has actually acknowledged that he wouldn't mind getting involved more and doing challenges.
Yeah. Even yesterday, he was like pretty bored and was like, I wanted to get into it.
Yeah. So the other one for us is Christine. She's causing drama. She's cooking her own food. She's eating 3 times as much as us.
It's like, first of all, we're like jealous, and then we're like, argh.
Yeah, and honestly, that's what I've been thinking with some of the people in my head. It's how can we make people's lives better? I did have to take this with a lot of trust, but they said that they had spoken to the entire camp, so it helped to fill those slots that I had to fill.
You don't owe us anything. You do you, but if you could help us out, we're going to have the power at some point, and we're happy to help you out.
Yeah.
Yasmin, please report to the nominations board. The time has come for you to pick today's Arena Challenge players.
I think I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do and that it's a fair plan, but there's still a few uncertainties in there and I don't want to poke too many bears, but I am prepared to play the game to get through to the end. My first choice is Luke because he wants this. He has volunteered for it and he is ready to get those bracelets. Good luck, my fellow fine friend. My next choice is Nate. He wanted to put himself for it and he's been talking about missing home, and this will either push him through to want to stay or he'll have that opportunity to actually go home like he was thinking of. The next one, Adrian. I've heard that he keeps taking a leadership role and taking credit for things like fire that other people contributed to, but he's not contributing to anything else, and I think that you should lead by example. I'm thinking Carla because I've heard things similar to Adrian, and I also think that she would be an amazing competitor, especially if pitted up against Adrian. So if they did both end up leaving, this could be good for Vine and Log Camp. This is a lot harder because I was really hoping there would be more volunteers, but I've decided that I'm going to be swayed by people's suggestions, and for that reason, I'm going to choose Brendan. Hopefully, this means that he's wanting to participate, he's wanting to get out there and have some excitement and make the most out of this island journey that we're on. Good luck, Brendan. The sixth and final one is a really tricky decision. I did think about Shani. Putting her in there means that it could knock Brett off of the leadership, but she could win it. That means she's got a lot more bracelets. So, from what I've heard, Christine has been not taking her fair share of food and taking too much, and I don't think that's okay. Putting that last one up, it really hit home because I just had this gut-wrenching feeling of, am I doing the right thing?
Attention, the nominations for the arena have been made. 6 players will enter, but only 1 will walk away with all the bracelets.
Hey. The moment I saw my face and my name on the board, I felt alive again. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
My fellow Adelaide.
Thank you.
Are you from Adelaide too? I am from Adelaide. Whatever you do.
Yeah, okay, I'm Christine and me. Bring it on. I'm in it. We're all happy. That's what we're here for.
I'm pumped.
Oh, I'm so glad. I was feeling so horrible.
No, I'm pumped.
Oh, I'm going to cry.
It came to a hard decision, eh?
Yeah.
There's no bad feelings.
You came here for this?
Are you ready?
We're going to make you ready.
I'm looking at my name on the board and I'm feeling devastated. I have to admit I was expecting it, but I was hoping it wasn't going to be there.
Christine has one on,
And so does Brendan.
has one on.
It's not great
You
news
can
for
do
us.
this, darling. You can. You know this moment was going to come at some stage.
Oh, yeah, I just need to process this. I would have been perfectly fine if this morning's issue hadn't happened. I would have been really up for it with lots of energy. I just don't know I've got the right frame of mind to go into a challenge today. But at the end of the day, if I get eliminated, you've got one less person. I need a drink of water. Sorry about that.
Christine, that's not how we see it.
I know.
That's not how we see it at all.
I will give it my all, and my aim is that I come back with all the bracelets. And then they'll all want to be my friends. Won't they?
Coming up,
I did hear that there was issues with a lot of work on fires.
the leaders of Log Camp go head-to-head.
Don't forget who made the fire.
Everybody made the fire.
It was, yeah.
But everyone will have to dig deep.
As soon as you feel it, as soon as you feel it.
Where the is it? For their shot at survival.
I actually feel that I'm in with a chance here.
Adrian and Christine are pulling ahead.
Then,
I can feel my body shutting down.
as days turn to weeks,
I want to go home.
It's really tough out here.
I'm born for this. I'm pumped.
The challenges get harder.
He's out. Medic!
Oh my God!
3, 2, 1. The quickest way to do it is not look at the embryo.
Yum, yum.
The conditions
I'm with you through rain, hail and shine.
more extreme,
I can't believe we got weed on by a monkey. They're from the movie Alien.
and as player turns on player,
All we can do is make sure Brett's knocked off his perch.
Yeah.
This is my stuff.
It was like day one all over again.
emotions will be pushed to breaking point.
I'm starving, mate. Like, my whole body's breaking down.
You're full of shit. If I could throw you under the bus and nobody else, I'd go for it.
Your decision will change $1 Million Island forever.
Forever.
Nominations are in for today's Arena Challenge. There can only be one winner.
Yes, it's all or nothing.
So the camps rally behind those facing elimination. But in Rock Camp, the mood is far from united.
How you feeling, guys?
Yeah, well, not good. I feel like it was actually my team that nominated us, not Yasmin. So, not nice.
Look, I'll be straight out with you. I know Yasmin fairly well. About 10 minutes after the spat this morning with Christine, I said to her, look, we are having issues in that regard. Mentioned Christine's name, she put her up. I mentioned your name because we had a conversation the other day and you said you feel like you want to be more involved and do challenges and things.
And I totally agree with you. I don't disagree with you. I'm just upset that you told that to Yasmin and that I don't contribute. Conflict is something that doesn't concern me. I'm a pretty quiet sort of a person, but if I think I'm in the right, I'm not going to back down. I've helped with the fire, I've helped the boys with the fish nest and so on, so I've contributed, but we have talked so much about being a family. It was just an absolute kick in the ass to feel like my family had nominated us. At the end of the day, I'm not here to keep people happy. I'm here to hopefully go home a little bit richer than when I arrived. So...
Players, make your way to the arena. Who's got what it takes to escape elimination and walk away $60,000 richer?
We've seen a couple of challenges. They look so exciting. I want to get stuck into it because without winning challenges, you can't win bracelets.
I actually thought I was going to do a challenge earlier in the game, so I was fine with that. This is $1 Million Island. You're going to have to do a challenge. I knew my time was coming. See what happens.
Players, you know where you are, and we're here for the next Arena Challenge. Yasmin, how did you come up with your decision?
It was really, really difficult. When I ran out of volunteers, I went, let's make sure it's people who are going to really fight for it or people who could be ruffling feathers.
Yeah, Brendan and Christine weren't overly happy, nor should they be. I probably wouldn't have been either, but these things are going to happen, and they're going to happen tenfold as it goes on.
Yasmin, why Christine?
This was difficult, but some people had mentioned that there were some rationing issues going on, and as a vegan, I'm making sure I'm not taking more than my share, and it should hopefully be happening everywhere else.
Christine, what do you think about this?
My camp may have had a little issue with my dietary requirements and nobody actually approached me, so therefore I didn't know it was a problem.
Your camp has gone against you?
They've gone against me, but they forgot that I can win.
Who's in Christine's camp? Hands up. Is this true?
They'd only be lying if they said no.
Brendan, is this true?
I'll say it's partially true. It was a bit of a rocky start in our camp this morning.
There were all these whispers going around camp, but we're supposed to be a family, and you don't have to always like your family, but you do look after them.
Yasmin, 2 from Log Camp also. Why Adrian and Carla?
There's 2 alphas, button heads from that camp. I did hear that there was issues with like a lot of work on fires, but possibly not a lot of work anywhere else.
Well, you've been told
So-
about, do I just look after fire? Is that Is that what you understand? There's nothing else that I do?
Not completely. I'm sure that everyone's sort of doing bits and pieces, but there was talk about the butting heads and a lot of like leadership stuff where it's more pointing and a little bit less on hand.
All right, well, for one, I can tell you I actually do more than fire. And I've got a lot of skills and knowledge in survival. They say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. I can ask, and if people don't help me, you know, what do you do? So, yeah, don't forget who made the fire.
Everybody made the fire.
It was, yeah. But who had the knowledge and skills to be able to make it? And then everybody helped.
Carla, how do you feel about that?
Great. I love
feel
this.
great?
Yeah, I'm
You love
pumped
the
for
challenge?
this. Yeah, I'm pumped. Just tons of support from my team, which I love. And yeah, ready for it. I love it out here. This is the most difficult fun I've ever had, and I want to keep that going.
Well, you know what needs to be done, players? Time to get down to business. Surrender your bracelets and put your $10,000 in the bowl. AJ, let's start with you.
Adrian, AJ, Crocodile Dundee. He's sweating bullets. That was good. I want to see that guy in the pressure cooker there.
Brendan. Carla, let's go.
The aim of the game is to get more bracelets. I want to see what I'm truly made of. And yeah, I want to succeed, and I think that I can.
Nate. Christine. In the bowl it goes.
Up for the challenge. I really do feel like people underestimate me. I think they'll be quite surprised at how well I do with the challenge.
And Luke.
When I took my bracelet off, I felt really naked, really vulnerable, and it wasn't until I saw all of those bracelets sitting in the bowl that I realised there was $60,000 on the line.
Players.
My clue was that you would need to work as part of a team. Because you will start this challenge in pairs, locked in a cage. You must work together, digging in the sand to find 2 buried keys that will release you. Each square contains a key, and you can't move on until you found it. Attached to each key is a ball, 1 for each of you. Once you've got both keys and unlock the cage, it's everyone for themselves, as you try and launch your ball into the metal basket using the plank. First to get one in wins and claims all of the bracelets.
Remember, play smart as a team to be the first to compete as an individual. Decide amongst yourselves who you want to partner with, but choose wisely. You can't complete this challenge on your own.
Today, I'm up against Adrian. You know, we butt heads, we don't communicate well together, so I think it would be a hindrance if we are on the same team.
Good.
Oh, man.
My instant reaction was that Luke would offer a lot of strength, and that maybe when it came to the individual challenge, I might have an edge over him.
Brains and brawn.
Yeah, I like that. I like
Bring
that.
it.
Being teamed up with Christine, well, what can you do? I mean, she's actually the oldest person on the island, but anything can happen.
Players, your lanes have been chosen at random. 6 bracelets, $60,000.
Going into this challenge, I found that I'm not intimidated by any of them because I'm fighting to win, and I know that I definitely can.
3, 2, 1, go!
Go.
Remember, you're looking for a key attached to a ball. Once you find it, you can move into the next square.
Move your legs on me.
They're rushing things. They should calm down, communicate, work together as a team.
Good, let's go. As soon as you feel it.
They must be loud and clear.
It's not deep. No.
AJ and Christine, they're being very methodical with their cage. It's anyone's game.
All
right, where do you want to go?
3, 2, 1, we're going forward.
No luck so far for Carla and Brendan.
It's all about communication. There's a lot going on around them.
Come on, Christine! Let's go!
AJ and Christine, they've got a system going.
Move over, move over.
I actually feel that I'm in with a chance here. People underestimate me. I'm a lot stronger than what they realise.
Yeah, come on.
Adrian and Christine, got your first key, well done. The second key is in the second lot.
Top right. Top right.
Go, Christine.
Adrian and Christine are pulling ahead. They've moved into the second zone right now.
All of a sudden, Adrian is winning, and I'm gassed already. But everything can be turned around so quickly. That's what these challenges are about. Anyone can win.
Where the is it?
Adrian and Christine, got your first key, well done. They've moved into the second zone right now. They're doing really well.
I was the fastest to get the ball, which had the first key on it to open up the cage. There you go. If you believe, you achieve.
Players, $60,000 worth of bracelets up for grabs, as well as being able to stay on the island.
Yeah, we're digging a good hole.
The challenge was not off to a good start. It is incredible how tired I got so quickly. Adrenaline's there, but when you haven't eaten, fatigue kicked in so quickly.
Where the is it?
Brendan and Carla, Luke and Nate are still searching for their first key.
That corner, that corner.
Dig deep. Literally, dig deep and dig for your lives.
We're gonna go left. Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Keep looking. Keep looking.
Adrian and Christine have just one key. A chance for the rest of you to catch up.
My arms and shoulders were burning really quickly. The sand was really dense. We started digging too deep and we wore ourselves out the first part of the dig.
Got it.
Oh, one key for Brendan and Carla.
Looked over to my left and got a shock to see that Carla found the first ball. That gave me a really big fright, and that certainly got the adrenaline pumping. To the side. It's not deep. It's not deep? No.
Carla and Brendan, AJ and Christine are back to back.
We need to pick up our pace. Yeah.
Great work, guys. Persistence pays off, which now means
all three cages have got one key. This is anybody's game. It's the physical and psychological game. They have to dig deep, literally, emotionally and physically.
Digging what we had thought was everywhere, covered the entire place. Could not find that key for the life of me.
Where the is it?
No, that's this way.
This really is down to the final key.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Oh! Luke and Nate have two keys. They've pulled ahead. They're unlocking their padlocks.
Fortunately, Luke had a lock on the right-hand side. I was able to get myself positioned next to the gate so that when Luke opened it, I could be first one out.
Go.
Luke letting Nate go first.
get those balls unwrapped quickly. You now need them for the individual portion of this challenge. Rolling that ball down the plank to try and launch it into the basket.
It's not as easy as it looks.
So I was just so exhausted, depleted, thirsty, dehydrated.
Hey, that was so close.
I'm cooked.
Help me.
Don't give up, guys. It's not over yet.
There it is.
Got it.
Yes.
Brendan and Carla have found their second key and opening the cage.
Got it. Okay, let's go.
Adrian and Christine have found their second key. Your competitors now.
It's everyone for themselves as Brendan tries to get his ball out. Carla has hers, but launches it back over her head.
Christine. Come on, you're still in this.
There's sweat pouring off my face, but I've got courage. I'm determined. I'm fighting to win, and I know that I definitely can.
I knew I was already behind. I looked over to Nate to try and get a few tips rather than me trying to play catch up because I have to win.
Come on, you're only one basket away from $60,000 worth of bracelets. Brendan just bouncing out there.
Come on. Oh! Unlucky. This is neck and neck.
There was an element of endurance at the end of the challenge that people probably underestimated, and that's my strength. But I could feel my legs getting really heavy. I take a deep breath, and just for a moment, I think about my family. Yeah, my children are really young, but as they grow up, they'll get to see this challenge and they'll feel that emotion, and we can celebrate that moment together forever. I've won a lot of running races in the past, and I think that might be the best experience I've ever had. It's the first time that I've competed as a father, and that's where that emotion came from afterwards, and I think that's what all the other players in the arena felt as well.
Nate, congratulations. You volunteered for this, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Fortune does indeed favour the brave. Come and collect your bracelets.
Thanks, Dan.
Now listen, don't thank me. You are now worth $60,000 for our family back at home.
You're going to be so proud watching this.
But you must focus now.
Yeah, it's not over.
Well done, Nate.
Thank you so much. The win means I'm sitting at the front of the field alongside Brett and Shani in a power position.
Nate, outstanding today. The rest of you, there's still hope. One of you will have the chance to win your bracelet back from Nate.
And prove to everyone you have the skills to remain on this island.
In tomorrow's survival challenge.
People will underestimate me. I'm a lot stronger than what they realise because my end game is to win.
Players, get your head in the game. Get after it. I will see you tomorrow.
I'm going to give this next challenge everything, my mindset, my physical strength. I'm going to give them my all, of course. I'm not just going to be here to bloody pick roses.
Here on the island, a survival challenge is a second chance to win my bracelet back, but I am going up against Adrian, who is also a very, very strong player in terms of survival. I'm just going to give it my all.
Everyone on $1 Million Island is here for one reason: to win a share of $1 million. And the more bracelets you have, the better the odds of winning. After losing their bracelets to Nate in the arena, the 5 remaining nominated players have a chance to win one back in today's survival challenge. And with it, their place on the island.
Come on, let's go.
In log camp, Adrian is working hard to gather support.
I appreciate all you guys, and I've seen us gel the last few days in particular. Unfortunately, me and Carla, we're You know, we're both alphas, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's cool, and I respect her for that. You know, we've got both respect. I haven't gone off at her and yelled at her and pointed at her, and vice versa, so we respect each other for that. Me and Carla, we don't really see eye to eye, and we know to sort of keep our distance, but at least we've got that mutual respect. You know, I know you're trying and I'm trying, and, you know, it's like this, it's like two rams, and sometimes things just don't work out, especially if you've got the same kind of mentality, and as a leader and as alphas. I do like you, but it's just different. It's a different love, baby. Yeah, baby.
But not all campmates are convinced.
I saw you just run out here. Are you okay?
Adrian's driving us nuts.
The girls are sick of him being fake. It's a show. It's all a show.
And I can't stand this sort of behaviour, like condescending.
Yeah. Even this morning.
Narcissistic behaviour, basically, and it's affecting a lot of people in the camp.
I think he knows that he's upset a few people and he's being super nice, but it's not real.
No. Yeah.
Or maybe it is, but it's not consistent. I can see it in their faces. They're concerned that I'm going to go, and if he stays, it will make an unhappy camp.
You need to win, because I tell you, far out.
Singled out yesterday by her rock campmates, Christine has been left feeling isolated, but with something to prove.
I'm feeling a bit low because we're supposed to be a camp that joins together, and it's just got to me that people couldn't, instead of talking about me behind my back, come to me. Hey, yeah.
They're cutting up some really good damper.
That'd be lovely, except that I'm allergic to the celiac, and that would kill me, so I'll go without. It's best that I sit out here instead of watching them all eat damper.
Yeah, I just don't want you to feel alone.
Yeah, well, I find that even if I'm there...
You're not there.
The majority don't wish to interact with me, which is fine, but then if they don't want to interact with me, I don't see the point in standing around, so it feels more obvious.
Why should we take ourselves out of it just to please a few people?
No, it's to please me. I don't put myself into situations where I'm not wanted. Walk away. And that's for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me if they target me. I'm actually mentally a lot stronger than what people think. I see this challenge as something to be conquered.
Fortunately for Luke, Vine Camp is united behind him.
I hate defeat, and yesterday was a low point. I was dead set about to throw in the towel, but today is a new day. I've slept, the team has fed me, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm feeling a lot better about things, and I'm ready to collect another bracelet to stay in this competition.
Ready, big fella?
Yep.
You look dialed in.
Getting ready.
You better come back.
I know.
If you don't come back, we're gonna whack, mate.
Do it for the camp.
Yep. Do it for the camp.
Keep us as one.
Be in bed.
Remember, be calm.
Yes, be calm.
Yeah.
I won't rush. I rushed yesterday.
When you rush, you mess up.
Yeah. Feeling refreshed and ready to go. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the challenge is. I just don't want to lose twice in a row. That's not cool.
Attention all players. Adrian, Luke, Brendan, Christine and Carla, it's time for your survival challenge.
It's going to be interesting.
I'm pretty confident in my survival skills, but Adrian, also a very, very strong player in terms of survival.
What's in those buckets?
I will give it my all to beat him. Hi.
That'll do you just there. Brendan, Christine, come and join the others. Sleep well?
Not really.
No? How about you, Christine?
Oh, I got an hour.
How you doing, Luke?
Good.
Players, welcome to the Survival Challenge, where I will be testing each and every one of your survival skills while you fight for your survival in this game.
Perfect.
Now, foraging is an ancient skill. Coconuts are the ultimate forage food. They provide almost everything your body needs. Their fibres provide tinder, their shells, bowls, and their flesh is edible. But what you're after is coconut water.
coconuts. I've never touched one in my life. I'm feeling terrified. I'm not going to do very well in this challenge.
You will go from here, you will forage through the jungle for coconuts. When you find some, bring them back to your stations. You will crack open your coconuts with one of the tools provided. You will pour that precious coconut water into your jug.
This challenge is made for me. It's survival, it's bush, it's got to do with coconuts. I'll pretty much die to win this challenge.
The player who fills their jug up first to the line wins and gets back their $10,000 bracelet. And Nate is here to hand that bracelet back to the person who will then be safe from elimination.
I'm going to get that bracelet back. I'm ready to go.
Ready? Yep. 3, 2, 1, go! Go and collect as many coconuts as you can. They're everywhere. But be fast.
I'm running hell for leather into the scrub. Adrian is just behind me. I will give it my all to beat him.
I figure there's more than enough coconuts for everyone.
Oh shit, they're heavy. Ah! No food, no energy.
And they're going to get worn out quick running around.
So I was forward thinking, I put another coconut down my shirt, and when they were carrying 3, I was carrying 4.
Here's Carla.
Let's go, Carla. Good start, good start.
It's important that they pick the right tools for the job. They don't waste a drop of precious coconut water.
I got no gas.
So as we're running up the beach, Luke hit a branch. It was like someone sniped him. Boom. And then Bush, he was straight on the ground.
You all right, Luke?
Medic, we need a medic here.
Huh?
Yeah, no, out that way. We need the coconuts.
Let's go, Carla. Good start.
Luke and Adrian are out of the jungle with their coconuts.
Oh. Is he all right?
Medic, we need a medic here.
You all right, Luke?
Huh?
Yeah, no, out that way. Naz, I need the doctor in my position.
It was a gruesome one, blood everywhere. It's an absolute disaster.
Luke,
Yep.
just to let you know, the challenge is continuing. You need to go away and get some stitches.
Yep.
Your safety and health is our priority.
Yeah, sure.
Okay? Amazing.
Okay.
I'm going to leave you in good care of the medics.
Thanks.
AJ, I'm wrecked already.
Yeah. Hoo-yah.
Brendan, get cracking. Come on, Christine, let's go. Players, Luke is out of the challenge. So it's down to you 4 to win your bracelet back. Your $10,000 on your wrist.
Yeah. Well, he was going to give me the edge.
On average, you've got 250 millilitres of water per coconut. I like your strategy, getting every single drop out, because the winner is the first to fill it to that black line. Stop the hacking, start slicing. Some of you are wasting a lot of precious coconut water.
Brendan, mate, how you doing?
Going hell for leather trying to get it in here instead of spilling it up there.
They're all going hell for leather and wearing out. There's 3 litres is a lot to get out of coconuts.
This survival challenge, I have to win. I don't want my camp to be left with Adrian, so I don't know if anybody else is strong enough to stand up to him.
Come on, little fella. Let's go.
Carla, Adrian, neck and neck. Christine, keep slicing away. That's it.
I actually feel that I'm in with a chance here and I can take it. Give it up.
Well done, Christine. Good effort. Adrian, keep at it.
This one's done. I got rotted.
There's no water coming out of that.
Shit, hold up, this axe is gone.
Get in there.
Brendan, you're catching up for sure. Keep going.
The underdog.
Kept at it, and all of a sudden I was in front and I was just going mad.
Look at Brendan's eyes.
Brendan, you are so close. You're probably one coconut away. Carla, you're not too far behind.
Never cracked a coconut and you're killing it, mate. Oh my God, you are killing it.
A little bit of aggravation.
Brendan, Carla, Adrian, you're neck and neck.
Is that it? Is that it?
Brendan, you have won this challenge. Well done. Brendan is the winner.
I'm absolutely ecstatic. I'm back in the game.
Good on you. Well, there wasn't much in the challenge. Brendan won it, but you know what? You might get a third chance. It's anyone's game.
Nate, it's time to give back Brendan his original bracelet.
Well done, Brendan.
Very, very, very well earned.
What does it feel like, Nate, to lose one of your bracelets?
I'd like to keep it, but I think he's earned it.
It's the last time he's getting it. Getting this bracelet back was incredibly important, so I feel like people in my camp won't be coming for me.
Unfortunately, for the rest of you, you now face elimination. Tonight, your fate will be decided. You know what you need to do.
Yep. Not winning the challenge means I now need to scramble to find myself a bracelet. Good job, mate. My game plan coming in here was to build honest, genuine relationships, and I've done exactly that. And that's what I'm hoping could just save me.
Players have until tonight to persuade someone to give them a bracelet, so they can remain on $1 Million Island. Having justified he deserves his place on the island, challenge winner Brendan has nothing left to prove to his rock campmates.
Guys, thank you.
Carla was right behind me, Adrian was right behind me, but Luke, poor Luke, when he took off, he ran straight into a tree. Bang! But,
Did he come back?
Nope. And so Christine put up a valiant effort. It wasn't really Christine's challenge, of course, with all the running and everything else, but she got in there and had a crack.
Are you feeling ready to leave? Are you going to ask for a bracelet? Are you going to beg for a bracelet?
I'm not asking or begging. I don't feel my time's over on the island. If anyone feels that their time is over and they're wanting to leave, I would be honoured to continue on the island with their number and do them proud.
Yeah, I think that's a good approach.
A rice for Christine and pasta for you.
Thank you very
I
much.
came to $1 Million Island to prove that I am a strong woman. You can't beat me down. I've certainly got a lot more in me than what people actually think.
Coming up,
Hey, who says I'm going?
with time running out,
There he is, a bro.
Adrian and Carla put their faith in friendships.
Are you thinking that you want to go home?
And one shocking decision
If you are thinking of quitting,
will leave players
raise your hand.
speechless.
What?
Holy crap.
A few surprised faces, including mine.
Wow.
On $1 Million Island, having a bracelet is essential if you want to stay. Having failed to win their bracelet back, Christine, Carla and Adrian are now all facing elimination.
Neither of us have a bracelet.
Unfortunately, it was close. You know, me and Carla, as you know, we don't really see eye to eye, but we both have respect together. So, you know, it doesn't, and that's the way, and that's,
Hey,
you know, on
who says I'm going?
That's it. Who says we're going?
says
Now,
I'm
that's another
going?
thing. Who says now if you're not feeling very well? Yeah, that's right. That's the next thing we're about to ask. So, you know, if you're not feeling right or don't think you can handle the next 3 days or it's not for you, well, Carla and myself are more than grateful if you would like to give your bracelet. If not, I'm happy for what I've got out of it, guys.
But there is hope. The island is tough and quitting is a real possibility for some.
Today's probably like the hardest day.
Yeah.
Because I'm just really missing home. I'm like, no, I feel like it's best I go.
A feeling Arena Challenge winner Nate knows too well.
Day 2, I was thinking about quitting and I stuck with it. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about my own situation in terms of my family.
Players can leave at any time.
I never thought I could do
but their bracelet must stay on the island by being passed on to another player.
I'm starting to have doubts here about my time on the island because I'm so hungry and I'm trying to push past the feeling of being hungry, but it just seems to get worse and worse.
Which player that is, though, is entirely up to them. Meaning friendships make all the difference. Survival enthusiast Adrian is leaving nothing to chance.
All right, brother. Now, I'm going to tell you the real true story about why I'm here. I'm not here for the money. I've got a really good job. The reason why I'm here is to share my skill and craft, to help troubled youth, to bring them to a place like here, show them fire, how to make bread, how to sew. I thought I would go around and tell them really what I have to offer. You know what? There is a possible chance that someone might resonate with my story and to say, hey, I'll give you my wristband. Now, I am quite open and honest as well.
Look, we are a closed camp here.
Yeah.
If a bracelet landed your way from our camp, what would you do for us?
Well, I'll come and join you. If you want it, I'll do whatever it takes.
But what would you bring for us?
Man, I'll bring you the next level. I'll bring you everything I know.
Food?
Yeah. Well, I'll do the best I can. I mean, you guys have got... What have you got?
So we've got these guys. They're bloody good, Tony, Dave. They build that.
Hey! Have you got a problem with me or something, have you?
No, I'm just...
Okay, because you've just been quite rude, that's all. Like, I've come here and you got, like, turn your back and stuff.
But no, I'm just listening.
Yeah.
It just went on and I thought, don't waste your time, Adrian. Go away.
Listen, like, turn around. I'm just come here open-hearted. Anyway, guys, that's my story. I'm not here to grovel. Thank you. $1 Million Island, never say never. Anything can happen. My mindset's strong. I could stay to the end.
How did it make you feel when he called you rude?
I lost it. I'm sorry. We've got... I'm sorry.
I thought, no,
the
I
men
want
in
it way
our
more
group
than
are
that.
unbelievable.
Like,
We don't want you.
For Carla and Adrian, the best chance of survival lies with relationships within their camp.
Like rations are getting low, people are getting tired, people are getting hungry, and people can make their mind up on that.
I know that I had a really strong relationship with the beautiful humans in my camp. I don't want to see anybody go, but all I can hope is that somebody is close to breaking, and I'm hoping that they give me their bracelet. Hopefully it's not my last day on the
Good
island.
luck. Good luck.
Here he is, a throw bro.
I'm trying to be.
Yeah?
Do you want to give like a memento? I'll give you my rate.
The island's all about friendships, but I can tell you what, it wasn't in my nature to play the social game.
We've got you.
Oh, well, you hadn't, you sort of got me.
No, we still could have you.
And spent enough time to get to know people, to say if they're leaving. I don't know if anyone's going to stand up and give me their bracelet, but anything can happen on the island. Let's do this one, brother.
Oh, yes.
My people.
My people.
Yeah,
our
boy.
people.
There is a glimmer of hope that I may just stay. Jess, a beautiful girl in my camp family, rumours are that she may be willing to save me. Obviously, I am on the chopping block now. Are you at any stage thinking that you want to go home? Or do you think you want to... I'm not putting any pressure on you. It's just, obviously, I need to find out who is on the verge of going.
Yeah. From the beginning, I was taking each day by day, as it comes. I am missing my bed, I'm missing my family, and I would love to have a nice shower and wash my hair. I don't know, we've got to see, but I'm sure you'll be okay. I have 2 people in mind who I might potentially give this bracelet to.
Yeah, I'll keep asking around anyway.
$10,000 is such a massive amount of money, so I hope that they'll appreciate it, but I'm sure they will.
One person definitely quitting is Daniel.
You're not going.
Well, it wasn't until yesterday that I had that thought, like, look how much Carla and AJ have done for us in this group. Like, we would be completely nothing.
Oh, yeah, for
without
sure.
them. To see Carla and Adrian up for elimination, it's quite shocking. They're our team leaders. Anyone can achieve this.
Yeah.
But in the absolute full run of all the possibilities, people like AJ, Carla, this is what they're for. I'm feeling good about the choice I'm about to make. I know that a lot of people on my team might not be expecting it, but it's to help save our camp.
Good evening, guys.
G'day, Ant.
Carla.
Hello. My future on $1 Million Island is very uncertain at this point. I have definitely ruffled a few feathers, but I've made some really good connections as well, so time will tell.
I'm good. I'm on my way. I feel my time on the island hasn't finished.
Christine, you well?
Oh, well, thanks, Ant. How are you? I'm not that little old lady that you can get rid of easy.
Interesting to see how the dynamics are working.
100% it is. As I looked at everybody's faces, I was feeling unsure about what was going to happen. I'm hoping that somebody might save me to see how far I could go through this experiment. I was proud of what I did, and I was just going to let fate take its place.
Players, welcome back to the arena. It's time for elimination, where some of you will be leaving $1 Million Island empty-handed. Before we start, Luke is no longer with us. He sustained a head injury in a survival challenge and had to leave the island for good. And because he'd already lost his bracelet to Nate in the arena, there isn't one to hand over now. Christine, Adrian, Carla, you all face elimination right now, unless you can convince your fellow players to save you and give you their bracelet. Does anyone here have a final plea?
I haven't met a lot of you. Bit of a backstory. Growing up, I never got educated, and throughout the years of my life, I acquired that, and I've got a lot of skills. That's what I've come onto the island to do, to showcase who I am and what I am. I don't need the bracelet. I've got a good job to go back to, but that's what I'm doing it for.
I think every single one of us can admit that this island is way harder than any of us anticipated. It's hot during the day, it's freezing cold at night. I know there's snakes and scorpions getting about. I hear people screaming. There's some big personalities here. There's butting of heads and a pressure cooker of emotions, which I'm feeling as well. If you think that you are close to breaking, I would be so, so grateful to take that bracelet, and I promise that if you are that generous, I will not quit and I'll push to the end.
Who is close to breaking? If that's you, I would suggest that you take a couple of minutes to think about your decision. To think about if you really want to leave $1 Million Island.
What a journey.
I don't know who they're going to give it to, though. Doesn't mean it's us. They'll give it to anyone in the camp.
I know.
The moment of truth. If you are thinking of quitting, if you've had enough, raise your hand.
Oh, no. What?
Holy crap.
I felt incredibly guilty that I wasn't able to talk to any of my teammates today and share the news that I was planning to leave.
Nate, no way.
I feel like it's the right thing to do, and I've got my family in the forefront of my mind.
Wow.
Nate, a few surprised faces, including mine. But listen, I'll get to you in a minute. Sharon, how have you come to this decision, and who are you giving your bracelet to?
I'm just so proud of how much I've done. I can't believe this is so out of my comfort zone. It's just too hard now.
And who have you chosen?
I love her. We've just bonded. We're so cheeky and similar and naughty. And if I talk too much, I'm going to cry because I've been crying all day. And I've chosen Amanda. We just clicked on the first minute we met. We laughed so much together. I love her. I will be friends with her forever.
You're now worth $20,000. Sharon, unfortunately, it's time to leave $1 Million Island. Isabel, who are you giving your $10,000 bracelet to and why?
I'm giving my $10,000 bracelet to this person because she has been there for me through the ups and downs. The person I'm giving this to is Gabby.
Gabby, step into the arena. Hand over your $10,000.
Bye, guys. Enjoy. Good luck.
Anna, who are you giving your bracelet to?
I'm giving my bracelet to the person I bonded with from the beginning, and that is Georgie.
Georgie, you are now worth $20,000 on the island.
Bye, everyone. I love you.
My head is on the chopping block, but I have confidence in my island family. I have got genuine friendships. I hope they come through.
Jess.
So I'm giving my bracelet up to a person that I admire. I really look up to them. I think that we share the same values, and I think they're an extremely great role model. So the person I'm giving my bracelet up to is Sabrina.
I'm bloody nervous, sweating bullets, but you know what? Believe in yourself.
Bye, guys.
Believe to achieve that you can do it.
3 players still to save. At least one of you is definitely going home. Daniel, who are you giving your bracelet to and why?
To some of us, it definitely has been an experience. To others, it's a dream. And I want to give my bracelet to
Players, it all comes down to moments like these, where friendships can lead to fortunes. At least one of you is definitely going home.
I'm a survivalist. I've done this kind of stuff before. My mindset's strong. I could stay to the end.
Winning a share of the money would be life-changing in any aspect, but I want to get to the end. I am determined and I don't like to fail at things.
Daniel, who are you giving your bracelet to and why?
and it's been one hell of an experience. To some of us, a dream. And I want to give my bracelet to Carla. She's unified us, she's made us the group we are. So I think we're the best damn group in this whole $1 million island. Am I right?
Daniel, hand over your $10,000.
Thank you, Anna. You're a wonderful man. I am so incredibly grateful for Daniel. He knows how much I want to be here, and he's willing to give his bracelet up for me. It's a beautiful, beautiful gesture.
Daniel, it's time to leave $1 Million Island.
Bye, everybody!
Well, Nate, this is a shock of all shocks, especially after yesterday's win. You've got $50,000 on your wrist.
I never came to $1 Million Island for the money. Like many people, I came for the adventure. And yesterday, that experience peaked for me. For a few moments, it felt like my 5-year-old daughter, Hazel, was in the arena with me. There's been a lot of talk on the island about who the most deserving player is. The player that I'm giving my $50,000 to is Brett. I felt like I needed to look after Brett and protect Brett.
Thank you.
Keep your eye on the prize, mate. He clearly had a target on his back, but by having $110,000 on his arm, I think Brett will have a little bit more time now, a little bit more immunity before he needs to make another play. The lesson that I'll take away from being on $1 Million Island is that my family is worth more than all the money in the world, and I cannot wait to get home and be with them.
Brett, you have $110,000 worth of bracelets. And I've got a bracelet for you. $100,000 bracelet. I'll take 10 of those in exchange for one of these.
I'm definitely the most powerful man on the island. I'm richer than ever. Yeah, it feels fantastic.
Go enjoy your camp. Christine, Adrian, unfortunately, you have not been saved, and you must leave $1 Million Island for good.
I had a crack, I had a go, and I'm very proud of what I brought to the island.
Thanks, Anne.
Your time on $1 Million Island is up. You should be proud of yourself.
My grandkids are going to be so excited to see their grandma on $1 Million Island.
And just like that, there are 79 of you still on $1 Million Island. Some of you now own multiple numbered bracelets. Well done. The more bracelets you have, the more chances one of your numbers will come up on the wheel. But you know what they say? What goes around comes around. Let's spin the wheel.
When your number gets caught up on that wheel, you get a lot of power. I can't even imagine how hard it could be.
I don't want the power. I don't want to get a target on my back.
Brett has such like a big chance of getting it now.
Fingers, toes, cross, ankles. I couldn't even remember all the numbers. If I get this, this is gonna be powerful.
The wheel has landed on number 48. Brett, that's you.
I'm incredibly nervous of him having the power. This guy's already got so much power on his wrist.
Ow! Wow! I need say no more. You're immune from nomination anyway because you're the richest person on the island. But now, the power is even more in your hands. You have full responsibility for the next arena challenge.
Who's worried?
This is not what we wanted to hear.
The rest of you head back to your camps. Brett, you will stay here because your decision tomorrow will change the game for good. Away you go.
Winning that wheel spin, having all the bracelets, that's what you want, that's what you need to win.
Brett, tomorrow, the arena challenge will be camp versus camp in an almighty, epic camp battle. An entire camp will be wiped out, left with no bracelets. Your decision will change $1 Million Island forever.
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 I'm not worried about ruffling feathers. I'll pluck them right out of there if I have to. They got no idea what's coming. They're going to lose their minds.
He's got the bracelets, he's got the power.
He's going to want us gone.
Be worried. Stop panicking. It's camp against camp.
Oh my God.
The whole losing camp is out of here.
One camp will be wiped out. We'll be gone.
You're out of here. Goodbye, $1 Million Island.
Go! A challenge that will change everything.
Everyone has started to turn against each other.
I'm not.
Seriously.